Lecture 6. Adding transitions between clips. Have you ever watched a video that felt choppy, as if one scene abruptly ended and another started without warning? That usually happens when transitions are missing. Transitions are the bridges between clips, making your video flow smoothly and feel intentional rather than stitched together. In today's lecture, we will learn how to use transitions effectively in Filmora, not just as decoration, but as tools that guide your viewer from one part of the story to the next. Objectives of the lecture. By the end of this lecture, you will be able to understand the role of transitions in video editing, apply different types of transitions in Filmora, decide when a transition adds value and when it's unnecessary, create smooth, professional-looking edits using transitions. What are transitions? Transitions are visual effects that occur between two clips to signal a change. They can be subtle, like a fade, or dramatic, like a page flip. Their purpose is to smoothly connect two clips, indicate a shift in time, place, or perspective, enhance the storytelling flow. Example: in a short travel vlog, a fade transition might signal moving from morning shots of a city to a nighttime scenes, giving the audience a sense of time passing. Types of transitions in Filmora. Filmora offers a wide range of transitions, but the most commonly used ones include fade. The clip gradually appears or disappears. Works well for beginnings, endings, or showing the passage of time. Dissolve or crossfade. One clip slowly blends into another. Great for emotional or narrative storytelling, like documentaries or wedding videos. Wipe or slide. One clip pushes or slides the other off screen. Often used in creative projects like student skits or presentations. Zoom and 3D transitions. More dynamic, often used in trailers or high energy content. Best in moderation, so they don't distract from the main message. How to add transitions in Filmora. For example, you have all these clips in here and you can add more as well. For example, you can add pictures as well, so drag it in here and drag this picture in here. And for example, you just want to add transitions between these clips. For that, go to the transitions panel found on the left hand side. Here you can see, you can just click in here and you have all these options available, like dissolve, fade, dissolve 3, wipe zoom 6, flash, fast wipe right, and all of these. You can browse categories such as basic, 3D, or speed blur. For that, you can just search in here, for example, speed blur. And you can just click in here and you will have all these options available. You just have to download it. For example, click in here. Once downloaded, drag your chosen transition onto the timeline between two clips. For example, you can just drag it in here and drop it between two clips. For example, drop it in here. And here you can see you have applied a transition here. Adjust the duration by dragging the edges of the transition effect. For example, you can just increase or decrease the duration of the transition as well. For example, you can just drag it as long as you want it, and you can just drag it down if you want for a short duration of time. So for example, when you just play this video, you can just click in here. And here you can see, you just observe the transition between two clips. So play it again. And here you can see, the other clips just plays after this transition. Practical example. Suppose you are editing a student project video where two people are giving separate interviews. By adding a crossfade between the clips, you make the switch feel smoother instead of abrupt. When and when not to use transitions. Use them to signal change, control pacing, or soften the cut between very different scenes. Avoid overusing them. Too many flashy transitions can make your video feel like a slideshow rather than a polished piece. A good rule: if the story already flows naturally, keep the transition simple.